God was working in me, I guess, like throughout my whole life. I grew up Catholic, but I never really went to Mass. Like we went for Easter and Christmas. So I didn't really know much about the Lord. I just knew like a bunch of rules that I was supposed to be good. And, I just got really frustrated with that because I was like, oh, I'm just supposed to be good for this Jesus guy and I don't even know who he is. So I just walked away from all of that, altogether for junior high and most of high school. And then my senior year in high school, I was just going through a lot of depression. Not because anything was really like majorly wrong in my life, but I just had a lot of depression in me. And I was just feeling very unsatisfied, like I wasn't living a life worth living. So, I had a friend invite me to church. I went, and, I kept coming because people were nice and I got free breakfast and everything. And then a couple of weeks into it, the pastor preached a message about, Revelation 3, where Jesus says, because you're lukewarm, I'm about to spit you out of my mouth. Mm-hmm. And it really got me thinking that being just an okay person, wasn't going to get me to heaven. So that afternoon I went to my house and I was reading through the Bible that I got from one of the Sunday school teachers, and just flipping through it, and I got to Isaiah, the passage in Isaiah where it says, and I beheld the Father in all his glory, and I cried out, woe is me, for I am a man of unclean lips. Yeah. And I prayed, God, if you're real, show up. And he showed up. I had an encounter with the Lord that day where I saw my whole life through his eyes. How everything that I thought was okay was disgusting, and everything that I thought wasn't that bad was grieving the heart of God. And I didn't even know anything about being born again or anything like that, but I just remember looking at my life through that, in that vision, and just thinking like, wow, I am just like beyond fixing, like I just need to be made new. So I cried out and I said, Jesus, make me new. Don't ever let me be that person again. Just Christ came into my life that day, and I was just so filled with joy, with the Holy Spirit. After that, I just started, I kept reading my Bible and kind of like walking out my faith, like praying daily. But, just as I read it, like God created this more and more hunger in me. Like I was like, I just want to know him more, because like I said, like I struggled with living a life not worth living. That was like what caused me to be depressed. So I guess I always I said, if the Bible makes these promises that, like walking with God is the ultimate like fulfillment of my existence, then I want to lay hold of that. Yeah. So that's made me dig deeper every day of my life, just continue to seek him and want to see him move, through my life. And he has been faithful through that.